Willie D Live.
What's up, family? I just checked out a video of a woman who instructed her daughters to lie on the man in her life. Yeah, fam. Dude was filming and he was telling the woman, yeah, tell him what happened. And she's like telling the kids, you seen him hit me again. You seen him hit me. You seen him, right? You seen him, right, guys? And the older girl, she's not saying anything, but the other girl, the younger one, she walks up and says, yeah, I saw him. He said, you saw me hit your mom? Yeah. How did I do it? When did I do it? And she was like, you hit her with your fist. She laughing and going on. You could tell the little girl lying, right? Why? There were people in the comments saying that for the people that was taking dude's side, it was like, well, you don't know them. How can you inject yourself in people's relationship? You don't know what they go through. Family, it's clear as day. Without knowing everything else, our eyes, our ears don't deceive us. We hear and see the woman lying, trying to get her kids to join in on the lie. That's problematic because not only are they trying to put Buddy in a jam, her daughters are going to grow up to try to put somebody else in a jam. Yeah, see, the girls really don't have a chance. They don't stand a chance because their mom is raising them to lie. And she's not just raising them to tell little white lies. She's raising them to tell lies on a man that she's in a relationship with. Dude better get out of that fast. I don't know how old this video is. I don't know if they're still together. They shouldn't be. But damn, he better get out of that fast, because if she'll lie about him hitting her, she'll lie. She'll get those girls to lie and say he SA'd them. Yeah. Especially that little one. That little one just lied, just looked right in the camera and just started lying. Like, mom told her, yeah, you saw it. She was like, yeah, I saw it. You could just tell she was lying. But the little one, they're going to set that dude up if he's still around. In fact, he's still not safe. Now, this is the cold part. This is why you have to pick your significant other very carefully, because we've seen these cases where people come back later and say somebody did this to him and did that. So he's not out of the woods. The fact that he injected himself into their lives, he brought them into his life. He got problems. Yeah, man, he got problems, because they can come at any point and say he did this, he did that. And guess who the courts are going to believe? Even if he didn't do anything, they're going to believe the woman. They're going to believe the child. You got 2 against 1. Even if it was just a child, even if the mother was trying to be neutral, you got 2 against 1. The mother can even lie and say she walked in on them. Yeah. Oh, Buddy in trouble. Buddy in trouble. This is why, fam, you got to be very careful about the person that you decide to share your bed with, to share your living space with. You got to be extremely careful. You got to vet a person. You know how when you're trying to get a government job and they looking all in your background and they calling folks that know you, you got to get references when you date now. Because, man, these people do you bad out here. You have to really get references. And then when you take on a relationship where a woman already has kids you did not raise, sometimes those kids have bad attitudes. They've been raised by a really bad woman. Not all women, obviously. Some women, really, really solid. Salute to those women who are solid, who do take the time to squeeze the trigger so to speak, before they, bringing these guys into, their home around their kids, because some women, man, they want the dude so bad they'll sacrifice the kids. That's right, I said it. Some women want the dude so bad that they'll sacrifice the kids. And if something happens, they're going to pick the dude's side every single time. So that's very tricky, trying to, what do they call that, when you blended family, right? When you blend the family, that's a very tricky thing, and it really requires mature people to be able to pull it off. It requires mature people. It can be done, but you got to be mature. And most people that I see, at least the stuff that I see online and stuff, very immature and toxic. But he better watch his back, because, and that little girl, whoever she dates in the future, she already poisoned. Mama already poisoned her. So she gonna do some dude bad, These type chicks who put a dude in a situation also that pit men against each other, and one of them end up dead, the other one end up in the penitentiary. See, that's one of those. And that little girl, boy, any parents watching right now, they better keep their boys far away from her. She ain't worth it. Damn, mama already damaged the girl. The girl don't look like she's no more than maybe 10 years old. She don't look like she's any more than 10 years old, but she's already lying. Already lying on men. Y'all saw that video of the little white girl in the UK, little British chick. I think she was about maybe 2 or 3, and her and her mama was having a discussion, and she just out of nowhere said, "The black man did it." And the mama started laughing. And she said, "What'd you say?" "The black man did it." Her mama coached her early. Early on, the mama coached her to be on default, to say that if something ever happens, if they ever do something slick and try to get away with something, they can set the black man up, they can frame a black man. The daughter is already on default to say, the black man did it. It's a cold game out there, man. You got to be very careful. Like, don't get caught up in that slim waist and that big butt, them big boobs and whatever it is you like, cute face, whatever it is you like, man. Don't get caught up in that, man. You really got to pay attention to how you're moving, who you're bringing into your life. I saw a recent poll that said men are now looking at women more so for peace than attraction, looks. Y'all believe that? I mean, I can see it, but I still can't see a man not looking at women for looks. But looks ain't the top category anymore. The looks is peace. The top category is peace. I can see that. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.